Hello and welcome to episode 5 of the EastPoint video newsletter. So guys, episode 5, I can't believe this is the 5th episode that I've uploaded. We started this whole thing back on the 13th of August. You'll remember the episode with the ducks, and here we are a month later, and we're still going. So if you're liking this, please give it a like. If you're subscribed, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit subscribe and the notification bell below. And what else can I say? Yeah, please keep the comments coming in. We're getting some great feedback from you guys, great suggestions. Emails to info@eastpoint.ie if you have any great suggestions or comments or whatever, but preferably write it down below. Okay guys, it's been another busy week. As always, on Friday I gave away 2 tickets to attend that rugby game. They were sponsored by Dublin Mini Coaches, who supply our coaches for the Lewis shuttle. The competition was held exclusively on our Facebook page, so if you haven't actually already liked our page, and if you don't sort of pay attention, you could miss out on potential competitions like this. We asked a couple of questions, and a lady called Leah Graham was the winner, and she picked up her tickets, and herself and her fiance went to the game yesterday, which, by the way, Ireland won. Yeah. See how quiet this place is on a Sunday? It's great. On the topic of contests, I thought I would also mention that the few contests that we've held in the last few weeks, we haven't actually had the winners come and claim their prizes. So the Name the Fish contest, there was 2 winners. There was Gary G, and who left a comment, and there was G Meabh Grogan, who sent an email. Those guys won a €60 voucher for Blockburger. It's here in the office. We haven't actually heard from either of them. So if you guys could come and claim your prize, it would be great. Also, the comment of the week giveaway last week was won by Tatyana Adanova, and she hasn't come and claimed her meal voucher for the weekly market. So if you know Tatyana, or Tatyana, if you're watching, come around to our office and we'll give you your meal voucher. Now for the comment of the week from last week's video, and this one goes to Ronan Gallagher. No relation, by the way. Ronan works in Alpha FinTech here in the park. He has been in the park for 19 years, and his comment is actually more of a story, and it's an incredible story. Ronan was explaining to me in his email that in 2003 he and his wife had a new baby, and they moved into a new house, and at the bottom of their garden there was a pond, and in that pond it was completely overgrown, and they were worried that with a new baby in the house they wouldn't be able to keep it safe if there was a pond. So they decided, we're going to fill in the pond and we're going to just turn it into more garden. So in the spring of 2004 he started clearing out the pond, and lo and behold, there was 2 things in the pond. There was a fish and there was a frog. Now the frog escaped, but the fish was in a bucket overnight, and he was trying to decide what to do with it, and so he decided to bring it to EastPoint because of the pond in EastPoint. What was the fish? It was a white koi fish, and that was 15 years ago. And that kind of checks out with our story, because we believe the fish is at least 10 to 15 years old, and nobody ever remembers buying the fish or putting the fish in there. So Ronan, that's an amazing story. We're so glad now that we have sort of connected the dots. We now know that Moby Dick, our whale in the whale pond, is actually your old koi fish from 15 years ago. Great story, Ronan. Come collect your meal voucher for the Wednesday market. Alright guys, I want to talk about the lunchtime shuttle service that we've been putting on for the last couple of months. It leaves from over here in the outside the plaza area, and it delivers you to the Lewis stop over at the Docklands area. Now the only thing is it's not getting a lot of use, and we're not sure, is that just because people don't like the bus, they don't have a need for the bus, or that they're not aware of it. So please, if you could comment below and just let us know, were you unaware of it, or is it just not something that is that interesting to you guys? We figured it would be useful because what we wanted to have was a service that would allow guys to take, say, at their lunchtime break, to go off into the city centre. The bus can drop you obviously at the Lewis, jump on the Lewis, and you're in O'Connell Street in like 30 seconds or whatever, 60 seconds. And it allows people the opportunity to get, say, into the city centre at lunchtime. This is where it leaves from. You probably know this bus stop up here outside the EastPoint Plaza. So let us know, guys. Alright guys, winding it up. Just want you to know that if you need to follow us, our website and our social handle, EastPoint Dublin, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, and of course follow us on YouTube. If you haven't already, please like the video, leave us a comment, and definitely subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell. If you're watching this over on Facebook, give us a like, leave a comment, but ideally hop on over to YouTube and also subscribe over there, and that way we just look like we're doing a great job. And that's what it's all about. Take care guys, catch you next time. If you're watching this on the Facebook channel, consider going over and having a look at our EastPoint channel. Sorry, if you're watching this on Facebook, consider jumping over to